Growing a thriving, healthy garden that produces abundant vegetables and vibrant plants begins with nurturing the soil beneath them. Traditional gardening methods often rely on chemical fertilizers, which may provide quick results but can degrade soil health over time. In contrast, organic approaches build long-term fertility by enhancing the soil ecosystem and providing steady nourishment for plants throughout the growing season. This video presents 3 proven natural methods to create nutrient-rich garden beds that retain moisture, support beneficial microbes, and sustainably feed your plants. The first method focuses on layering organic materials to build a garden bed that holds nutrients and water for extended plant support. The second method introduces a powerful biochar and liquid fertilizer combination to supercharge your soil biology and plant growth. Lastly, the third method shows how to prepare planting areas by recycling kitchen waste and enriching it with worm castings for continuous nourishment. By exploring these techniques, you'll gain practical knowledge to transform your garden soil into a living, breathing system capable of sustaining robust, healthy plants season after season, all without synthetic chemicals. Whether you are a beginner gardener or looking to deepen your organic gardening skills, these methods provide accessible, effective strategies to grow better gardens naturally. Method number 1, creating a nutrient-rich, long-lasting garden. A garden bed that retains nutrients and moisture for an extended period can significantly enhance your plant's growth throughout the entire growing season. Such a bed acts as a reservoir of nourishment and water, ensuring your plants stay healthy and strong even in hot, dry months. In this guide, we'll walk step by step through the process of building this kind of garden bed, providing you with a resilient foundation for your garden's success. The first step is selecting the perfect spot and then digging out the area where your garden bed will lie. Generally, you'll want to dig down about 3 to 4 inches, though this depth may vary depending on the materials you plan to use underneath. For example, if you intend to place larger organic materials like logs or branches beneath the bed, dig deeper to accommodate their size. Proper depth ensures these materials fit well and break down over time, enriching the soil. Once the area is dug out, the next critical step is to lay down cardboard across the entire surface. This might seem simple, but it's incredibly effective in suppressing weeds. Weeds can compete fiercely with your plants by stealing nutrients and water, so blocking them out from below is essential. Make sure your cardboard pieces overlap sufficiently to leave no gaps through which weeds might sprout. Remove any tape or staples from the cardboard as you want only natural materials touching your soil. Over time, the cardboard itself will break down, adding organic matter to your bed. Now comes the exciting phase, layering natural materials. Begin by spreading a thick bed of twigs, small branches, and other woody debris gathered from your garden or local area. These materials break down slowly, providing long-lasting nutrients and creating air pockets that improve soil aeration. You can also add vegetable scraps here, but ensure they are raw and free of grease or oils, as these can attract pests or cause odors. This foundational layer mimics natural forest floor humus and supports steady soil fertility for months. With this base established, sprinkle bone meal evenly over the layer. Bone meal is an excellent organic phosphorus source that promotes strong root development in plants. You don't need to smother the layer. Just a light, even cover will suffice. Phosphorus is critical for energy transfer in plants, and bone meal releases it slowly, enhancing the bed's long-term value. The next layer to add is soil, preferably rich, loamy soil, known for its crumbly texture and moisture retention ability. If your garden's native soil is poor or sandy, supplement it with high-quality topsoil from a trusted source, ensuring it's free from contaminants and weeds. Spread this soil evenly over the layer below, smoothing it out to form a level surface. The soil layer acts as the immediate growing medium, where roots will establish themselves. Following the soil, add a thick layer of fully decomposed manure or compost. This layer is a nutrient powerhouse, supplying essential elements such as nitrogen, potassium, and micronutrients vital for plant health. Compost and manure stimulate beneficial microbial activity, improving soil structure and fertility. Be sure to use well-rotted compost to avoid burning young plants and to prevent introducing pathogens. To maximize your garden bed's nutrients and pest resistance, top it off by sprinkling neem cake powder, along with another light dusting of bone meal. Neem cake, made from the neem tree seed, is prized for its natural pest repellent properties and enriching organic content. Combined with bone meal, it creates a balanced feeding system, protecting roots and feeding plants simultaneously. Once these layers are in place, the bed requires time to mature before planting. Ideally, allow it to rest undisturbed for 6 to 8 weeks, starting this in early winter when the weather is cool. This resting period lets all the organic materials break down and settle, while populations of beneficial microorganisms multiply, creating a vibrant soil ecosystem. The result will be a nutrient-rich, well-structured bed, ready to foster vigorous plant growth by the time spring arrives. By following these detailed steps, you're setting up your garden for sustained health and productivity. If you found this guide helpful, consider sharing it with fellow gardeners and subscribing to updates for more expert tips. Method number 2. Combining biochar and liquid fertilizer. For a powerful organic boost in organic gardening, biochar and liquid fertilizers are each valuable on their own. Biochar enhances soil structure and retains nutrients, while liquid fertilizer supplies readily available plant nutrition and encourages microbial life. This method takes both to the next level by combining them into a single potent liquid fertilizer that improves soil quality deeply and over the long term. To begin, gather 2 clean containers, such as 15-liter buckets. These don't have to be new, but should be free of chemical residues. In the first bucket, add fresh greens from your garden, anything from weeds and leaf trimmings to cover crops like clover or fenugreek works. These materials are rich in nitrogen and essential minerals that help feed your soil. Fill the bucket halfway with these greens, then add a handful of compost or garden soil to introduce beneficial microbes that speed decomposition. Next, fill the bucket nearly to the top with non-chlorinated water or collected rainwater. Chlorine can harm microbes, so avoiding tap water containing chlorine is beneficial. Stir the mixture thoroughly, then loosely cover the bucket. The loose cover allows gases to escape during fermentation but keeps pests at bay. The second bucket is devoted to biochar preparation. Collect charcoal from any recent bonfire or wood-burning session, avoiding white ash, which doesn't contribute to soil health. Crush the charcoal finely. Powder is ideal, because increased surface area gives microbes more habitat to colonize. Add a small amount of compost or garden soil to this bucket as well, then pour in the same type of water as before. Like the first bucket, stir well and cover loosely. Both buckets need to be set aside in a shaded, cool spot to ferment for at least a week. For best microbial activity, 15 days is recommended. During this time, microbial populations grow, hitting a balance that creates a nutrient-rich, living liquid. You may notice a strong, earthy smell, which is normal and indicates the brew is alive. After fermentation, the exciting part begins. Using a third clean container, mix equal amounts of liquid from both buckets. This combined liquid unites the nutrient-packed green brew with the stable, porous biochar brew, creating a fertilizer that simultaneously nourishes plants and repairs soil. For regular use, dilute this mixture at 1 part liquid to 8 parts water when watering your plants. This dilution promotes healthy growth, robust roots, and disease resistance by feeding beneficial microbes and improving nutrient availability. The biochar acts like a sponge, holding moisture and nutrients near roots, which is especially helpful during heat or drought stress. A more potent alternative method involves using the liquid undiluted as a concentrated fertilizer directly on new or tired garden beds. Before application, spread a layer of worm castings across the bed. Worm castings are nutrient-dense, containing nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, microbes, and enzymes that boost soil fertility and biological activity. Pour the concentrated liquid over the castings, allowing it to soak in without dilution. This direct application transforms the garden bed into a living system teeming with organisms that improve soil structure and long-term fertility. Over time, you'll notice greener, faster-growing plants with better resistance to pests and diseases. Even in poor soils, this treatment can rejuvenate growth. Using biochar liquid fertilizer is like giving your garden a natural super boost. It not only feeds your plants, but also builds the foundational health of your soil by supporting fungi, bacteria, earthworms, and other tiny life forms integral to a thriving ecosystem. Whether you choose the diluted version for weekly feedings or the concentrated method for systemic improvement, this technique raises your organic gardening to a new level. Method number 3. Preparing planting areas with kitchen waste and worm castings for long-term nutrition. Preparing your planting areas is vital to feed your vegetables for months ahead, and this method focuses on deeply enriching the soil with organic matter that breaks down gradually. Begin by clearing your garden bed of all weeds. One particularly troublesome weed is Bermuda grass, which spreads rapidly with deep, resilient roots. Removing as many of the roots as possible is crucial. Leaving roots behind means the grass will regrow and compete with vegetables for nutrients and water, undermining your efforts. After clearing, dig sizable, deep holes where you intend to plant. Deep holes allow you to add significant amounts of organic material, providing a nutrient reservoir next to the plant roots that will feed them steadily after planting. Fill about half of each hole with plant-based kitchen scraps, such as vegetable peels, fruit scraps, coffee grounds, and crushed eggshells. Avoid adding cooked food, meat, or dairy to prevent pests and odors. These scraps will decompose into rich compost over time, releasing key nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and trace minerals that vegetables need to thrive. Cover the kitchen waste with the soil you initially dug out. This layer not only hides unpleasant smells and keeps flies away, but also creates the ideal environment for decomposition by balancing air and moisture. As the waste breaks down beneath the soil, it improves soil structure, making it better at holding water and allowing roots to penetrate deeply. Next, add a layer of worm castings on top of the soil cover in the hole. Worm castings are among the best organic fertilizers available, packed with beneficial microbes, enzymes, and nutrients. They enhance nutrient uptake, boost plant immunity, and improve soil's physical qualities by promoting good drainage while retaining moisture. After adding castings, thoroughly water each hole. Water helps settle all layers, initiates the decomposition process, and allows castings to integrate with the soil, feeding microbes essential for nutrient cycling. Once these preparation steps are complete, your planting areas are ready for vegetables. When planted, roots will grow down into nutrient-rich organic matter, ensuring they have a steady supply of food. This approach eliminates the need for chemical fertilizers and encourages healthier, faster-growing plants with greener leaves, more flowers, and larger harvests. Additionally, by using kitchen waste productively in your garden, you're reducing household waste and contributing to a sustainable cycle of reuse. If you found this method helpful, explore other garden care tips and techniques available on our channel. From natural fertilizers to organic sprays and soil health strategies, there's much to learn. Remember to subscribe, share, and like to support ongoing videos.